MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. It's the home opener. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there, and he's retired one away. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two. A fastball that catches the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Yonder Alonso hitting at an even 220 on the year.
Yonder Alonso.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Mike Trout is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The tag by Seager, and he is out at third base. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. At the plate, Jonathan Scope. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Kyle Seager.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Throwing to second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Gene Segura standing in. He's hitting in the 2-7.
Gene Segura.
He's set, and the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Beckham fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, Ryan Schimpf trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Scope is right there, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The catcher, number 3.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Line towards center field, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but stepping into the box, Pablo De La Cruz. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
De La Cruz.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. High pop-up. Syndergaard is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Tim Beckham hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gamble racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting 8th, right fielder
Adam Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sack.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Seattle, the designated hitter, Gerard Dyson.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Center fielder number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
First baseman number
Runner
10.
goes for third. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wellington
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso in foul ground, and the first baseman can't get there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch inside, the throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Alonso is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Pedro Alvarez. A base hit in his first trip. Runners on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kyle Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Seager
hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Gentry. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Pedro Alvarez. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Pedro Alvarez.
Up and in for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Up next for the Orioles.
Standing in, Pablo De La Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 3.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Gerard Dyson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting. The center
Digging in
fielder,
once again, Ben Gamel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 after the single his first time up. This is popped up. Seager is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short. Segura with a sliding stop. One there. He beat it out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Yonder Alonso. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Digging into try it again.
Left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Here comes the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Chopped in front of home plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted it inside with good hard stuff.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Jean Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Craig Gentry. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the one.
Third baseman,
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry moving to his left. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Right over the middle, knee high. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Little flare out to left. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
16, Ben Gamble.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Up next for Seattle.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Francisco Valencia.
Danny Valencia. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And so coming to the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 6, Jonathan.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So digging in now, Pablo De La Cruz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Grounded to third. Alvarez has got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball right into the shift. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Striding in, Joe Mauer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Joe.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. At the plate, Wellington Castillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Craig Gentry. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. Into the box, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So striding forward now, Ryan Schimpf. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Throw on to first for the out. And that is how the pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. This one's down to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box
batter,
now,
number 1.
Gerard Dyson.
That's
On the
his
night,
hitter,
he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Dyson.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 24.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Pablo De La Cruz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started, a complete game shutout. He's our top player.